Good morning.
Good morning.
So today is
July
July.
9th.
And what is today, Jim?
Well, it's just past our anniversary for starting. So
Three months and one day.
3 months and one day. We started April 8th.
So we have made our way back to the PCT. Yahoo!
Yay. Well, it wasn't easy. So we got off the trail in Pacific Ocean coast, Oregon Coast Trail. We got off there at Pacific City and had to take a county bus system to an Indian casino for a couple days. And then from there to Salem to get on an Amtrak that took us to Klamath Falls. And then from Klamath Falls, we stayed overnight and then had to get on a bus the next day to take us to Ashland. And at Ashland, we stayed there for a couple days and got resupplies at a grocery store, boxed them up, shipped them out. So they're waiting for us along the trail.
Yeah, that was a very long, arduous task.
Yeah, so
because we have to really have all our food arranged for all of Oregon.
Yeah, with Oregon, it's harder to get off the trail and go into town and get supplies. So you got to have boxes waiting for you along the trail, and then got some new socks, some DEET because the mosquitoes are bad, permethrin and so forth. So we're hopefully ready for Oregon.
We are here, so we're excited, and the coast was great, but we really were grieving for the PCT. We wanted to be back on it.
Yeah, the coast was very pretty, but it's a much different hike. You have to land in particular spots. It's not like the PCT where
you can camp
pretty much anywhere. And then it's expensive because you're going through these resort communities on the shore, and so food's expensive, camping's expensive. So we're kind of glad to get back.
All right, so we'll show you what we're looking at and we'll take you along. You can start to see some mountains in the distance here. As we get closer to those, we'll zero in more. We think Mount Hood is something we're probably going to see soon in the distance. So good to be back out here. Took a lot to get here. Yay!
So this is Pilot Rock. We got on in Ashland, and the Trail Angel took us to the trailhead. It's close to Pilot Rock. He was telling us that when the settlers were coming to Oregon to settle, they would use this mountain as a navigation aid. So I guess that's the name, Pilot Rock, to know they're going in the right direction. Apparently they use this in Mount Shasta as navigation aids. So, very interesting mountain here.
Pretty sure that's Mount Shasta in the distance. And it's really a beautiful day. It's probably in the 80s, sun's out, there's a breeze, and try not to spread this around, but right now there really aren't any mosquitoes. So we're waiting for them. We know they're coming. We know they'll join us shortly. All right, a little later. So we're on our way to the first water source for today, and we're gonna drink up and load up. Is it down there, Jim?
I think so. I'm gonna go check.
Okay. Hi everyone, it's Monday, July 10th. We're back out here on trail and loving it. It's a beautiful day. I'd say high 70s, low 80s, great breeze, not humid, sunny. And the cool thing about this trail here in Oregon is you're in and out of the green tunnel. So you go in and you get shade, and then you come out and you get sunshine and these epic views, which I'll be sharing with you. So we're loving it. We are loving it. Feels so good to be back. So we'll talk to you later. Bye. And we have some evidence of bear poop, according to Mr. Jim. I just think it does look like bear poop. Okay, they're out here. Yep. We haven't seen any yet, but they're here. So this is a great example of the hard work that people put in, the hard effort they put in with trail maintenance. And there's a lot of evidence of that people have been out here doing trail maintenance and reducing the number of blowdowns that we have to go over. And it's amazing. Hard work, hard labor. Really, after a hard winter, there's so much maintenance required to keep the trail visible. Good morning.
Good morning.
So it's Tuesday, July 11th, and this is our third day out here in Oregon now. And yesterday was a beautiful day, but we were really preoccupied, as we continue to be preoccupied today, with what's going on at home.
Yeah, so Vermont has had some pretty massive flooding. About 13, 14 years ago, there was a tropical storm Irene came and flooded our Vermont in our hometown and destroyed a lot of our friends' homes. So they were very anxious that would happen again, and it almost did. There's still some damage,
a lot of damage.
I'm glad our friends Kevin and Kathy, their home seems to be okay.
And Rob
Berkey, seems like they escaped any major damage this time. Thank God.
Yeah, our hearts go out to everyone that's dealing with this crazy flooding right now. It's got to be really stressful.
Yeah.
And I think it's happening not only in Vermont, but New York as well. So
Yeah.
anyway, we've been thinking about everyone, and it's so weird to be out here when people at home are dealing with this kind of stress. So
yeah, it's out here. We've been very lucky with weather. It's blue skies every day, highs in 80s, low 90s, and at night it gets down to 45, 50. So it's been perfect hiking weather. But it's disturbing to see pictures from Vermont, to see how folks are being affected.
Northfield and Montpelier in particular. So, okay, so we'll share more of our adventure today, and we'll talk to you later. So we're looking at Hyatt Reservoir, and there's a Hyatt Resort area that a lot of folks get off and get a meal, but we have plenty of food, so we didn't feel the need for that. We're trying to eat down our food bags because they're pretty heavy. This is massive. I don't know that the video is really going to capture how huge it is, but it's huge.
Capture how big it is.
Yeah, it's amazing. So did they cut it? Oh, shoot.
Yeah, they cut it.
Yeah. See the kind of work.
Let's see how old this is. I was probably born right in here.
Yeah?
Yeah. This is an old tree.
Yeah. Huge. Amazing. We love you, trees. You're beautiful. you have it?
Got the butterfly.
So I just wanted to give a little update on how we're doing physically. There's always things happening out here that you have to deal with in terms of your physical body. So when we were on the Oregon Coast Trail, well, before we started the Coast Trail, we had some pre-existing PCT injuries. For Jim, it's the development of a bunion on the base of his right great toe, and it's kind of expanding outward and growing. I think it's developed when he was wearing shoes that were too small. And then for me, when we were doing all that ledge walking, I developed an issue on the lateral aspect of my left foot. And it's a pain that comes and goes, but seems to be most present at the end of a long day of hiking. So when I take my shoes off and I put my Crocs on, it's hard to walk because it hurts so much. So then when we were out on the coast, the terrain is totally different. You're on the beach a lot. You're doing a lot of road walking. Jim had an issue where one day, after a very long day, he felt like his right hip was going out. It's happened to him before. He could barely walk. His pelvis was feeling really out of alignment. And luckily we got to camp and he was able to do some exercises that we know help kind of put it back in place. And then we took a 0 day the following day and let him rest it, and it's been fine since. So fingers crossed on that. And then I developed on my right foot, the top of the foot, just at the start of your ankle, a swelling and pain there. I think it was from the beach walking. It's hard to say. And it's still bothering me. It swells by the end of the day. But all stuff that we were able to deal with. It's just stuff that comes up. And everybody we talk to out here has stories about ways in which their body is kind of breaking down. So it's just the reality. And you do the best you can to take care of those things and not abuse yourself. So anyway, I just wanted to give an update on that. Okay. What is it called, Jim?
It's
It's Howard Prairie
Lake Aqueduct.
Oh, it's an aqueduct. So people say don't drink from this.
Yeah.
It does look sort of suspect.
Yeah, I wonder if they put
Chemicals
in it for the algae.
Yeah, it looks a little. I wouldn't want to. I don't think I'd even want to filter from this.
No.
But that's all right. We got plenty of water. Yeah. There she is. Oh, she's leaving. She's pretty. Good morning. Wednesday, July 12th. You don't have any sense of that when you're out here. So we're in it. We just did a lot of up, and now we're in a section where there's tons of blowdowns. They've done a lot of maintenance, so we're really not experiencing a lot of having to climb over them. But let me just show you how the forest is just full of them. Hold on. I think you can see it's just like really wrecked in here. Still a lot of trees that have come down probably through the winter. Yeah. More here. Yeah, it's like a war zone in here. Yeah, something else. So it's snack time, and I turned on to these Luna Smash Ups. This is a lemon zest and blueberry. I really like them, and I really am sick of most bars. This is 190 calories, and they're delicious. So we're on a little turnoff here. It's about 10 a.m. and this turnoff takes us to the first water source of the day. Well, the first water source we're willing to drink from. One further back wasn't so good. And this is supposed to be a spring. It's just a few feet off the trail, so not a big deal. So we're out of that dead area and into this lush part of the forest. Lots of pines. Smell of Christmas again. We just filled up on water and back on trail. So this is apparently the home of a famous rat, and the shelter on the inside is disgusting. So there's camping here, but I think we're just gonna get water and then keep on going, because we're trying to get to Fish Lake tomorrow. So the more we do today, the less we have to do tomorrow. Yay! So we're walking on this lava rock, this porous rock. It's real light, and we're in this field of boulders, and we have a little less than a mile to camp. That'll give us a 17-mile day. And that'll make it, I think, 8 miles, including 2 on the road to Fish Lake, where we have a resupply box that we sent to ourselves, so we'll have more food. So I'll be back when we get to camp.
So we're walking through this interesting boulder field, and as you can see, the red rock here is volcanic rock. I'm wondering, since we're close to Crater Lake, I think Crater Lake was a volcano, if I'm not mistaken. Not a asteroid impact. Well, maybe it was an asteroid impact. But I'm wondering if all these rocks and lava are debris from when that thing went off. I don't know. We'll have to find out.
Good morning. It's Thursday, July 13th, and as you can see, I'm wearing a new fashionable netting across my face because the mosquitoes have come to our party and they have joined us, and it looks like they're staying for a while. We made our 17-mile goal so that we would only have 8 miles into Fish Lake, 6 on trail and 2 on the road. So we have a package there, and apparently there's a restaurant. So that'll be fun. We can get a meal. They apparently have really great milkshakes. So that's the plan for this morning, and we will be back soon. Bye. So Jim, I'd like you to confess right now what you just did with that water bladder.
So I dumped a liter of water because we only have 6 or 7 miles to go, and I already have 2 liters.
And I'd like you to remind me and everyone else the argument that we had yesterday afternoon.
It wasn't an argument. It was a discussion.
Yeah, no. What did I say?
You said you only wanted 2 liters.
Because that's all that was necessary.
Yeah.
And you would not let it rest.
No, because you usually need more than that. We needed 2
And you
liters
just
last night.
poured
Now
out-
listen to me.
You just poured out water.
We needed 2 liters last night, and we need 2 liters to get to where we're going today.
You just poured out water.
Well, we didn't drink as much as we usually do last night.
So who's right?
I am.
Oh my God.
I'm right. Just, we didn't happen to need it. But usually you like to chug the water.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
all right.
Yeah. Whatever. Still going through a lot of these rocks. Finished up with rocks last evening, and then more rock fields this morning. This is a little oasis here for hikers. This is Fish Lake. We just had a yummy meal. I had a BLT, Jim had a burger. We had fries, we had milkshakes, we had Cokes. And now we are finding a camp spot. Super friendly people. We can do laundry here, we can take showers. And what more can a hiker ask for? Oh, They also have cold beer available that we can purchase in the store. So, everything we need and want. And they have good cell and they have Wi-Fi. Wow.